Alright, so this is the figure review for Transformers Titans Return, Blur with Hyperfire. So, I don't think Blur is a traditional Headmaster, he was just turned into one, I think, if I'm correct in that. So, let's take a look at Hyperfire himself first. So, Hyperfire here is the Titan Master for Blur. No real paint in the face aside from his mouth plate, but his arms and leg piece is painted. His posability is the same as Stylor, but unlike Stylor, he really can't extend his arms all the way up. They kind of click. So there's that. They can go out about that far, and that's basically it. And then when you fold them up, there's Blur's head. But Blur also has that little antenna piece, but I personally keep that down instead, because this antenna piece just likes to collapse on its own sometimes, so why bother? So anyway, let's bring in not the quite blue Blur himself. So here he is in his race car mode, I guess you could call it. I have no idea what kind of vehicle this is. I guess it's some kind of Cybertronian vehicle. So there's the undercarriage, and I do have his gun plugged in. You can just leave it unplugged if you so wish. So here's what it looks like without it. He looks like a big shoe. Anyone else notice that? But anyway. Here he is from the rear end, from the other side, and then from the front. Now, like all good Titan Master figures, the Titan Master himself can pilot his own vehicle. So you just stretch out the arms of Blur, or Hyperfire, and you have him sit. And then he can just sit, and then close him up, and he's off to the races. He's doing a left turn! And it's another left turn! Anyway. So, let's get him all ready for a transformation, shall we? So obviously we want to take Hyperfire out and configure him into head mode. Send him off to the side. With Blur, take what will be the arms and just pull them out. Oh, and these pegs, since all Titan Masters have those peg holes at the bottom of their stumps, they can peg on and just hop a ride, I guess, if you want to do that. It's a thing you can do if you so desire. But anyway, so do that. Fold in the seat. Bring the nose cone down. Fold in the chest plate. Come to the back and unpeg what will be the lower legs. Bring this entire unit down and around. Split the legs and fold in that spoiler piece. And just tab the legs in, and then bring the toes down, get him standing. And then raise the camera up so you can see what I'm doing. Tab in this wheel to the back hole, and then bring the arms all the way up, and they will step into place. Bring these pieces down. You want to make sure it's level. Bring these pieces down. And then bring the arms down and around. And then if you wish, you can bend the knee as well, or bend the elbow. And then you plug in the Titan Master. And there is Blur in his robot mode. And he's a pretty cool dude for being all blue. So let's get a close-up here at some of his details. You can see that the seat has more detail. If you really wanted to, what you could do as well is you could kind of put someone in there and act as if someone's piloting him. But just a neat thing you could do if you wanted to. So posability for Blur is similar to Hardhead. Arm, full 360. Can go out about yay far. Elbow bend about yay far. Wrist articulation is there. Head, full 360. Full 360. Or legs can go up about that far, back about that far. There is an elbow joint, and like last time, there is no ankle tiltage. However, you do have waist articulation, unlike Hardhead. But that's not all he can do. A warrior needs his weapons. So you can totally give him his silver gun, so he can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. Or you can take the front of the car off, and these two slots slot into these two holes where my thumb is pointing towards. take this plug and plug it into any plug hole. And now he has a shield. So he can literally defend himself while taking aim. But that's not all you can do with the shield. Oh no. So much like how Hardhead can, or Sylar can ride his gun thing, Hyperfire gets a slide. So if you take the gun and then take Hyperfire, and you extend the arms out, that little tab will go into that tab hole where my finger is pointing. And then just plug the gun back in. And he's riding a little sled. And you can obviously plug this into any port you so desire. It'd be better to plug it in somewhere up here. So you got something like this, which is kind of funny and cute at the same time. So anyway, let's resituate blur. And for weapon storage, you can very easily and simply just plug the gun in and just give him something like a third leg, kind of. Not really, but he does have visible gun syndrome, which is unfortunate. You can give it to him, but yeah. So just plug him in. And now, for size comparison, here he is with Road Trap, who is a size smaller. Here he is with Skytread. And here he is with his wavemate, Hardhead. So you can get a sense of scale for those two, and just to see how they look standing side by side. And there you go. And I think that'll about do it. So this has been my figure review on Titan's Return, Blur, and Hyperfire.